Imagine starting a company with almost no money, no powerful connections, and a dream that most people thought was impossible. This is the extraordinary story of Jack Ma and Alibaba, the company that transformed the way millions of people buy and sell. But how did it all begin? Welcome to Wealthwise Books. Let's discover the story behind Alibaba. What if one of the biggest companies in history didn't begin in a glass skyscraper, but inside a tiny apartment? A handful of ordinary people had a dream that sounded impossible, and almost everyone believed they would fail. At the time, the world's biggest businesses controlled global trade. Small teams had almost no chance of competing. So why would anyone believe a tiny apartment could change everything? Every great company begins with a single belief. Not money, not power. Just one person willing to imagine a future that nobody else can see. But every impossible dream begins with one question. What if everyone else is wrong? That single question would soon challenge the biggest companies on earth. Long before anyone knew his name, he was just an ordinary student. No wealthy family, no powerful connections. Just endless curiosity and a future nobody could see. He failed important exams. He was rejected for job after job. Every setback seemed to confirm what others already believed, that he simply wasn't good enough. One rejection became 5. 5 became 10. Then 20. Eventually, nearly 30 doors closed in front of him. Most people would have stopped trying. He didn't. While others measured success by today's results, he invested in tomorrow's possibilities. Sometimes, the greatest advantage isn't talent, it's refusing to quit before the opportunity arrives.
This is going to change absolutely everything.
Then something happened that changed his life forever. For the first time, he looked into a brand new invention called the internet. It wasn't just technology, it looked like an entirely new world waiting to be built. Curious, he searched for businesses from his home country. The results were almost empty. To most people, it looked like nothing. To him, it looked like the biggest opportunity of his life. Great entrepreneurs don't invent the future from nothing. They notice what everyone else overlooks. Sometimes the biggest opportunity is simply an empty space waiting to be filled. In that moment, the dream became clear. If businesses couldn't reach the world, he would build the bridge that connected them. The challenge now wasn't the idea. It was convincing anyone else to believe it.
If we can connect the buyers directly to the sellers, our platform becomes the ultimate global trust network.
Big dreams rarely attract instant believers. Before the company had customers, it needed something even more valuable. People willing to believe in an idea that existed only in imagination. The idea sounded surprisingly simple. Help small businesses reach customers anywhere in the world. Today that feels obvious. Back then, it sounded almost impossible.
So if we connect the vision directly to the action, we can solve real problems fast. This is how we will make an impact.
Not everyone was convinced. Some wondered if the idea was too ambitious. Others questioned whether anyone would trust an online marketplace. But every revolutionary idea sounds unreasonable until it works. History rarely remembers the size of the first office. It remembers the courage of the people inside it. Together, this tiny team was about to challenge companies hundreds of times their size. Great companies rarely begin with overflowing bank accounts. They begin with people willing to work long after everyone else has gone home. At this stage, belief was the greatest investment. Great companies rarely begin with overflowing bank accounts. They begin with people willing to work long after everyone else has gone home. At this stage, belief was the greatest investment.
This partnership will help us both grow.
Success didn't arrive overnight. It arrived one customer at a time. Every satisfied business owner became proof that the impossible idea was slowly becoming reality. The tiny apartment had become something much bigger than a workplace. It had become the beginning of a movement. But the greatest challenges were still ahead, because now the world was finally starting to notice. Ironically, success created a brand new problem. The marketplace was growing fast, and powerful companies finally started paying attention.
As we look at the emerging marketplace, our global growth trajectory is exceeding expectations. This trajectory confirms our strategy.
Around the world, established companies began asking the same question. Who are these newcomers, and why are they growing so quickly?
If we scale our active sellers here, then the logistics flow must adapt. Exactly! Let's focus on that.
Most startups panic when giants appear. This team did something different. Instead of asking, how do we beat them? They asked, how do we serve our customers even better? Every great story reaches a moment where the odds seem impossible again. The difference is, this time they weren't afraid. They had learned that belief grows stronger every time it's tested. Bigger companies had deeper pockets, but the startup had something they couldn't easily copy: an obsession with helping ordinary business owners succeed.
Balancing inventory is tough. We need to reach more people in the community. I'm confident we can help.
Instead of guessing what customers needed, the team listened. Every conversation revealed another problem waiting to be solved. There wasn't one magical breakthrough. There were thousands of small victories. One successful seller inspired another. Trust spread faster than advertising ever could. The company wasn't just moving products anymore. It was creating opportunity. Every package represented someone's dream, and every successful delivery made the entire marketplace stronger. Success didn't happen in a single leap. It happened one careful step at a time. Every new office, every new customer, and every new partnership carried the same responsibility to never forget why the journey began.
This layout works perfectly. We can definitely scale this.
Let's connect these two ideas.
Buildings don't create great companies. People do. As the team grew, protecting the culture became just as important as growing the business itself. The mission was no longer just connecting buyers and sellers. Every new service removed another obstacle for entrepreneurs trying to build better businesses. Growth is exciting, but real leadership isn't measured by how fast a company expands. It's measured by whether it remembers the people it set out to serve in the first place. Building a company is difficult. Leading one through constant growth is even harder. Every new success brings bigger expectations and even bigger decisions.
Our strategy connects everyone. The growth plan looks very solid. Let's focus on key priorities.
Great leaders eventually realize something important. A company cannot grow if every decision depends on one person. The strongest organizations create more leaders, not more followers. The world never stops changing. Businesses that refuse to adapt eventually fall behind. The most successful leaders stay curious, even after they succeed. In the end, the greatest achievement wasn't building a giant company. It was creating opportunities for millions of people to build something of their own. The first lesson is simple. Rejection doesn't decide your future. It only tests whether your dream is stronger than your fear of failure.
This plan will definitely help us grow. I agree, and customers will love it. Let's make sure that the delivery is fast. We can certainly do that.
The biggest businesses don't begin with brilliant ideas. They begin by solving real problems for real people, one customer at a time. Real success grows slowly. It comes from making good decisions consistently, even when nobody is watching. Every extraordinary company begins with an ordinary decision: to keep moving when others give up. The story of Alibaba isn't just about building a business, it's about believing in possibilities that no one else can see. So here's one final question. What impossible dream are you willing to chase today?